Marry my daughter, or I'll send cats. Cats? Thousands of sacred cats. An army of cats. They'll knock everything off your shelves. Everything.
I don't think that's how diplomacy worked.
You don't know. You weren't there. Maybe cats were the nuclear option.
Right, so today we're talking about pharaohs and business strategies.
Pharaohs! Big hat men!
They wore crowns, Alfred.
Massive hat energy, though. You have to admit. The double crown? That's 2 hats. That's commitment.
Can we focus on the business aspects?
I'm just saying, if I showed up to a board meeting wearing 2 hats stacked on top of each other, people would take me seriously.
They absolutely would not.
They would fear me, Jonathan. That's basically the same thing.
So the pharaohs built stable economies through resource management.
Grain! They had so much grain, Jonathan. Mountains of it.
Yes, the granary systems were quite sophisticated.
Do you think they ever just rolled around in it? Like Scrooge McDuck, but with wheat.
I don't think that's historically documented.
But it's not documented either, is it? They didn't write, "Pharaoh definitely did not do a little grain angel today," on any of the walls.
That's not how historical evidence works.
I'm just saying there's a suspicious lack of denial.
They understood diversification, mining, trade, construction.
Construction. Let's talk about the elephant in the room.
The pyramids?
The pyramids, Jonathan. They built massive stone triangles for dead people, and we're meant to take business advice from them?
The pyramids were actually impressive feats of logistics and...
Hello, yes. I'd like to invest in a really big triangle, please, for my corpse. Spare no expense. I want my dead body to have the nicest triangle.
You're oversimplifying.
And fill it with traps, poison darts. My dead body needs protection, Jonathan.
Can we move on?
I can't believe we don't do this anymore. Imagine Jeff Bezos building a massive granite hexagon in the desert. Actually, wait, he probably is doing that.
Trade networks were essential. They bartered goods like gold and papyrus.
Paper for gold. The original NFT scam.
Papyrus was extremely valuable.
Hello, yes. I will give you this shiny rock for your plant mush? Is that plant mush? Lovely. Done deal.
It was used for official records, religious texts.
Do you think they ever accidentally traded something important? Like the recipe for mummification?
I don't think...
Oh no, Amenhotep. I've traded the sacred embalming secrets for 16 goats. Again?
That's not...
This is the 3rd time this month, Amenhotep.
Pharaohs mastered branding. The monuments promoted their legacy.
Imagine being so vain you carve your face into a mountain.
The Sphinx is actually...
I want my nose to be visible from space, Jenkins. Sir, we haven't invented space yet. Then invent it so they can see my nose.
His name wasn't Jenkins.
You don't know that. There could have been a Jenkins. Ancient Egypt had at least one Jenkins, statistically.
That's not how statistics...
Jenkins the pyramid architect. Jenkins the first of his name. Keeper of the sacred blueprints.
Moving on...
He was probably underappreciated. Classic Jenkins.
Pharaohs delegated tasks to skilled officials.
You there, count my grain. But sire, I'm the high priest. Did I stutter? Count the grain, Jenkins.
Please stop with Jenkins.
Jenkins was versatile, Jonathan. That's why he lasted 4,000 years.
He didn't. That's not.
Education was valued though, right? They had scribes?
Yes, actually. Hieroglyphics preserved important records.
Bird, squiggly line, man with a dog head, different bird. Ah yes, this says the grain harvest was 15?
It was more sophisticated than that.
Imagine being the guy who invented the alphabet and finding out Egypt went with tiny pictures of birds instead. Absolutely fuming.
Religion was intertwined with governance, legitimizing the pharaoh's rule.
I'm a god now. What? Since when? Since I said so. Just now. I'm a god. Bow.
It was more nuanced.
My dad was the sun. Your dad was Gerald. He worked in accounts. The sun, Jenkins. I'm son of the sun. Write that down.
Strategic alliances maintained peace.
Marry my daughter, or I'll send cats. Cats? Thousands of sacred cats. An army of cats. They'll knock everything off your shelves. Everything.
I don't think that's how diplomacy worked.
You don't know. You weren't there. Maybe cats were the nuclear option.
So in conclusion, we can learn valuable business strategies from ancient Egypt.
What I've learned is that I need a bigger hat.
That's not the takeaway.
2 hats, ideally, stacked, and a massive nose statue, and a grain room for rolling purposes.
Please just...
And Jenkins. I need a Jenkins.
You're completely missing the point.
The point is unclear, Jonathan. The point is as unclear as hieroglyphics.
They're actually quite well understood now.
Bird, squiggly line, Jonathan!
Right, quiz time.
Oh no.
5 questions about what we just discussed.
We discussed grain rolling and Jenkins. I've got this.
Those weren't... That's not... Fine, let's just do this. Question 1. What was essential for ancient Egyptian economic stability?
Hats.
That's not an option. A. Military conquest. B. Trade networks. C. Pyramid construction. D. Gold mining.
Oh, trade networks, probably. We literally just talked about the paper for gold scam.
It wasn't a scam, but yes, B is correct.
1 point to Alfred. Jenkins would be proud.
How did pharaohs promote their legacy?
Nose statues.
A. Libraries. B. Educational reforms. C. Monumental architecture. D. Sports events.
C. The big buildings for their dead bodies.
Correct, though that's a reductive way to...
2 for 2. I am also a god now, son of the sun. Write it down.
What resource management technique did they use?
Grain rolling. Wait, is that an option?
A. Banks. B. Urban planning. C. Granary storage. D. Currency.
C. The grain mountains. I knew the grain rolling would be relevant.
It's not relevant. You made that up.
It's spiritually relevant, Jonathan.
Why were strategic alliances important?
The cats. The diplomatic cats.
A. Cultural exchange. B. Large army. C. Peace and prosperity. D. Population control.
C. Peace and prosperity, though I maintain the cats were involved.
They were not. Correct answer, though.
The cats are a reed between the hieroglyphics.
Final question. Which sector did not contribute to the ancient Egyptian economy?
Oh, please let there be a funny one.
A. Agriculture. B. Trade. C. Technology startups. D. Construction.
Ha! See! Technology startups. Ancient Egyptian Uber. Pyramid coin. Disrupting the mummification industry.
Yes, see, obviously.
We're not a funeral company. We're a death tech company. 10,000 years ahead of Silicon Valley.
How did everyone do?
I got 5 out of 5. I am the Pharaoh of quizzes. Build me a triangle.
The music in this video was Bacterial Love by Roll Music.
Bacterial love. The romance of microorganisms.
Available at rollmusic.sawsquarenoise.com.
Saw square noise. I don't know what that means, but I support it.
Like, subscribe, comment your score.
Tell us your favorite grain-related activity. Rolling? Storing? Bartering for gold? Let us know.
That's not. Goodbye.
May your hats be double and your Jenkins be eternal. Bye.